Bang! Welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News, your daily cryptocurrency blockchain aggregated news show on YouTube. Look, there's going to be drinking. Look, there's going to be smoking. Look, there's going to be swearing. Look. Well, you've been warned. So look, here we come in 3, 2, look. Last chance. 1. Bang! Welcome, everybody. Black, white, gay, straight, Christian, Muslim, Jew. My name is Shomari Clarke. Welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News, the greatest show on earth. The greatest show. The multiverse. Greatest show in the daggone multiverse. We have a great show for you today. Bang! All right, everybody. Good. Hope everyone had a great weekend. Look. Oh, yeah. Hope it was great. All right, so we got a great show for you today. So look, story number 1. Chainlink to the rescue. Look. It's Chainlink to the rescue. All right, so once again, what else is new? Chainlink onboards Bitcoin futures exchange Bybit. So Bybit is going to use Chainlink, for the usual, the pricing. And so, check it out. Look, and then, this is mega. I'm telling you about Iota, people. Iota, all right, we'll chat when we get there. Fuck, their contracts are mega. Quantum proof. All right. Iota and the Japanese government are teaming up for to do industrial maintenance on the Tangle. So this is mega. So we're going to look about that. And then, okay. And then this isn't about our money, but just because I know everyone's going to want to hear me say something about it. All right. JPMorgan stablecoin goes bang. It is now live. Told you, fucksticks. I told you, these banksters, they're not going to let these little wannabe monies and stablecoins and they're just going to do it themselves. They have the biggest IT departments in industry. I mean, takes nothing to tell 10 of your nerds to just build you a quick stablecoin. And so we're going to get around to the JPMorgan stablecoin and then the usual shout outs and the daily summary. So let's proceed how we proceed, brothers, sisters. Bang! A little bit of look. Let's head on over here. Let's get our market overview. What's going on in the markets today? It's going down around these parts. Boy. I'm going to tell you. Settle down. All right. Whoa, Bitcoin, you're still moving like this? All right. Okay. Oh, Ethereum over 400? Look at you. All right, look. Let's just do this in an orderly fashion. Let's do this like gentlemen. All right, Bitcoin, $13,674. I tell you, man, I'm thinking of... All right, I'm not going to... I was thinking of maybe buying half a Bitcoin because Bitcoin is flying right now. And I was thinking, well, if Bitcoin flies and then everything else, all my alts, all my other little small ones just stay the same, well, I can just keep siphoning money off that Bitcoin to keep buying more, Iota, Stellars, V-Chains, whatever. I'm considering it. All right. Anyway, look. Fucking who cares? Look. Sorry. So we haven't even finished this. All right. Bitcoin's at $13,674 today. When I left you on Saturday, we were at $13,299. So we've gone up. 3,000. What is that? 3,075 bucks or something like that. Around there. 3,070. All right, something around like that. Look. All right, let's prepare ourselves. Let's get this going. Top 10 of the day, brothers, sisters. You know the song. It's the usual suspects. Top 10. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tether, XRP, Bitcoin Cash, Chainlink, Binance Coin, Polkadot, Litecoin, and Bitcoin SV. Let's look at the market moves of the day. So we're looking at the second line right here, the 24-hour line. Let's look at the market moves of the day. Pretty much single digits up. But single digits up, single digits down. Single digits up to single digits down. Single digits up, single digits down. Single digits up, single digits down. Single digits up to single digits down. 2. Single digits up to single digits down. All right, so nothing. All right, nothing spectacular. Anyway, let's see. Let's see who lost money today. See anything on here you like? Go get it because it's on sale. Bah! All right. Top 10 losers. ABBC Coin, Cybervein, Reserve Rights, Digibyte, Loopring, Aave, Quant, Nano, UMA, and Theta. Look at this chart. Let me see if you guys can see this chart above my head. Oh, fuck. You can't see it. All right. Forget it then. It's insane. All right. Let's see. Top 10 gainers. Who made money today? All right. A little bit of gains. All right. Holy shit. What? Oh, 296% up. Flexicoin. Damn. All right. Top 10 gainers. Flexicoin, Hedge Trade, Aragon, Ampleforth, Velas, Compound, Ocean Protocol, Sushi Swap, Energy Web Token, and Bitcoin. All right. Let's see what total market cap of the day is, brothers and sisters. Look. All right. $406.4 billion is our market cap. And when I left you on Saturday, we were at 402.3. So we've gone up $4.1 billion over the weekend. And the 24-hour volume is $94.9 billion. And when I left you on Saturday, we were at $78.3 billion. So we have gone up. What is that? $16.6 billion. All right. Look, let's move on to the stories. Let's get to the stories. All right. Why major Bitcoin futures exchange Bybit is integrating Chainlink price feed. So, I mean, fuck, you know how it goes around these parts. I mean, Chainlink just keeps onboarding people daily. I should have like a little section. I should have the real show. And then just go today in Chainlink news, you know, like have a today in Chainlink section of this channel, right? We'll have the regular news, and then today in Chainlink, fuck, it's every day, right? And so, for the uninitiated, Chainlink, they take off-chain data, price feeds, and they put it on your blockchain for you. On your, what do you call this? Your smart contracts. And it's live feeds, secure feeds, trusted feeds. Yeah, so you're getting your smart contract will get live info. Like I always say around here, you know, blockchain, yeah, it's all great. But if it can't talk to other systems, if it can't get data or communicate, interoperate, well, your blockchain is basically like having a laptop. Fancy pants, sure. But, yeah, well, it's not connected to the internet, though, is it? And so, sure, you can work on it. You know, you could write a spreadsheet or do something with it, but, you know, it's not living up to its full potential. And that's what Chainlink helps do is let a blockchain live up to its full potential through these things called oracles, right? There are things that are called oracles, and those oracles take off-chain data, so data from legacy systems, or just other systems. I shouldn't call them legacy, but just from outside here in the real world, and we'll put it on your D app or your smart contract for you, right? And then your thing works like that. All right. So if you're new here, fuck, I mean, we just keep reading about them pretty much every other day. It seems like how it's going down around these parts, and so here's another. Let's proceed. So Bybit, the top 6 Bitcoin futures exchange by open interest and daily volume, is integrating the price feeds of Chainlink. Chainlink to the rescue. It's Chainlink to the rescue. Oh, my son, you got a blockchain, no data on it, and it's such a pain. You're looking down. You don't know what to do. Settle down, boy. Call Chainlink. Because they'll come to the rescue. It's Chainlink to the rescue. That's a Grammy Award winner right there, boys and girls. Tell ya. You'll see. Anyways, So, and Zeus Capital. Oh, you fucking losers. So here's a little stat. Chainlink has gone up 610% this year. Zeus Capital. Oh, poor little short sellers. Oh, poor little short sellers. Look. 610%. That's not a good short. That's not a 610% up. Those are the words, if you're a short seller, those aren't the words you want to hear. Look, Zeus. Here, let me read some more for you. As a blockchain, that Zeus thing really pisses me off, though, right? Because it was just complete bullshit, what they said. I read it. I read the report, and it was insulting. Like, as an investor, as a market guy, I was insulted by that piece of shit like that, you know? I literally, like, wow. You're really retarded. All right, so listen, let's just get back to Chainlink to the rescue. So look, as a blockchain optimized to provide oracles to decentralized finance protocols, Chainlink allows platforms to retrieve reliable market data. So getting data from, the NASDAQ, the New York Stock Exchange, wherever, get it and bang, integrate that into your smart contracts. So by integrating Chainlink's price reference data, traders would access additional price data and index apart from Bybit's internal index. In times of extreme volatility, traders would be able to access price data from the DeFi market, which could serve as a useful alternative index. Deepening collaboration between Chainlink and Bybit. So the benefit of having an alternative price index, to the exchange's independent feed, is that traders can gain access to various data points. So so Bybit's going to have their own data feed still, but now they're just adding the Chainlink one. So these Chainlink-powered decentralized price feeds are the most referenced data points in the DeFi market, currently securing over $3 billion in user funds for many of the leading DeFi applications. Yeah, pretty much like 90% of DeFi, it seems like, is using Chainlink price reference data. So initially, Bybit would integrate 7 trading pairs from the Chainlink price feed, including BTC USD, Ether USD, XRP USD, and EOS USD. The team noted the initial integration of Chainlink price feeds is live for the following markets: Bitcoin, Ether, XRP, EOS, Litecoin, XTZ, and Link USD. This gives our traders secure, reliable, and transparent price indexes that are completely separate from Bybit's internal operations. Right? So you can't say, I guess what they're trying to say there is that, by getting the Chainlink info, it's not manipulated, right? Whereas an internal Bybit price reference could technically, be manipulated, right? So it gives you, the traders, more assurance, right? That they're getting the right prices for what they're doing, right? Ben Shao, the CEO of Bybit, said the collaboration between Chainlink and Bybit would allow traders to gain more resources by accessing price reference data from the DeFi market. He said, by integrating Chainlink, we're able to provide an accurate source of price data that is highly decentralized and transparent, expanding the amount of resources our traders have access to. And here it is. Look at this. Link dominance in the price feed and Oracle market grows. Yeah, they pretty much run the space. 1 second, guys. Fucking allergies, man. This one nostril just keeps dripping. It's fucked up. All right, look. The recent partnership between Bybit and Chainlink demonstrates the growing dominance of Link in the market data and Oracle market. They run it. I got to say, I think about 90% of these DeFi things are on this Chainlink thing or using Chainlink market price reference data. We just keep reading about it every flipping other day, right? All right, so throughout 2020, due to the resurgence of decentralized finance, DeFi, Chainlink has seen massive growth in users, partnership, and market capitalization. Since July, the price of Link, the native token of the Chainlink blockchain network, rose from $4.70 to $12, rising by more than twofold. On-chain analysts state that the market sentiment around Link has further okay, so this is about price. Fuck price. All right, we don't talk about prices around here, but look, bang! Another onboarding. Chainlink to the rescue. It's Chainlink to the rescue. Oh, there it goes. Another one. I mean, we just read these every day, right? So, yeah. Yeah, all right. Well, let's move on then. You know how it is. It's just another one. All right. Bang! Iota joins Japanese government on blockchain-based maintenance project. So, I have to say, in this whole space, Iota is the one with the biggest. VeChain used to have the biggest onboardings, but now Iota has taken that over. Yeah. Because Iota has all these government contracts now, right? The European Union is going to use Iota for their supply chain and all their mining industries across the whole European Union. They tested Iota in 2 smart cities, and they're going to expand it out to 5 more. Those are European Union government contracts. And now the Japanese government is building this thing with Iota. And actually, I have another Iota story. We'll do it tomorrow. Some more smart city type stuff. Iota is getting these mega contracts that are, government contracts. Government contracts last forever. They last forever. Pretty much, unless your thing really messes up. No government employee wants to be the one to change anything, so they just leave it as long as it works, right? And so, I got to tell you, Iota this year, man, and like I told you, what is the advantage of Iota? First of all, it's infinitely scalable. You can scale it as much as you want. It's quantum proof, so you can't hack it, 51% attack it, or any kind of bullshit like that. It's quantum proof, which is the threat to the future. In about 5-10 years, we're going to have these quantum computers that are going to be here. Yeah, and they'll slice through these blockchains like a hot knife through butter. You can't do that with Iota. You can't hack Iota. Even with a quantum computer, it's quantum proof. So it's Cardano, actually, with the Shelley upgrade, right? And so that's why I think that, when you're looking at, like in terms of governments, they build out for obviously, 10, 20 years down the road. Well, when you can say, hey, look, I'm already quantum proof, which is the threat that's going to come to you. Oh, fuck. All right. Well, you're already protecting me from something that's not even here yet fully. And that's amazing. And that's why I say about the same with Cardano. I think Cardano is going to be mega because it's quantum proof. Not only that, but I mean, all the shit it does. And plus, Hoskinson's a mathematician and he's got a bunch of PhD guys. And so they're a bunch of smarty pantses. And so, but yeah, quantum proof. That's what I think, Iota has the advantage just in terms of its scalability and security and all that. But the quantum proofing thing, that's the mega. And that's the same I think about Cardano. I think Cardano is going to be mega. Not just because of what it does, but just also the security of quantum proof. If you deploy it in your city, your company, or whatever, yeah, well, you're protected for the future threats. All right. That's a lot of yap. So let's check it out. And so, yeah, I have Iota. I have lots of Iota. And I'm going to fucking load up on a lot more. With these kind of onboardings, oh my gosh, it's just crazy. It's amazing. Remember, all the mining industry in all of Europe is eventually going to be on the Tangle, right? That's what the European Union said, right? They're starting in 5 countries first, and then they're going to roll it out for the rest of the European Union. Whew. Oh, yeah. All right, so look. Actually, let me get a sip first. Iota's mega. These partnerships are mega. Think about that. The mining industry of the whole European Union. Yep. All right. So the Iota Foundation, a nonprofit organization, behind the Iota blockchain, is collaborating with Japan's government, the Japanese government, baby, government contract, on a project targeting industrial infrastructure. So if you don't know much about Iota, Iota, well, IoT, right? Internet of Things. So their whole thing is about the Internet of Things. And, now that 5G is coming online and smart cities are coming and AI and all that, there's going to be all these nodes and sensors and different things that are deployed. Internet of Things, all of these little things, devices. And, Iota is being used for it on a commercial basis with the smart cities that we talked about, that I just told you about, the European Union and the smart cities, but also big time industrial infrastructure. Remember, around here, I showed you guys, is it called MB Micro Systems or something like this? It's the biggest chip company in Europe. Yeah, they're building whole motherboards and everything to put in factories and just all sorts of industrial facilities, car factories, whatever, right? Whatever. Yeah, so that's their angle. And that's why it's infinitely scalable, because each node, each little thing on the Iota Tangle actually does some work for the Tangle. That's why you could put 1 billion nodes or sensors on the Tangle. Yeah, it can handle it, right? That's the problem with blockchain, is it's not scalable, right? Yeah, well, Iota is infinitely scalable because the machines do some of the work. So you can grow it forever and ever. You could put 1 trillion things on it. Yeah, no problem. It'll work just fine. And so not only the scalability factor, but like I said, the security factor of being quantum proof, already prepared for the threats of the future, right? Accumulate. All right. The foundation is partnered on a project initiated by major Japanese maintenance companies, Best Materia and IMC. Iota representatives announced on October 27th. They announced on October 27th. So, the project is funded by the New Energy and Industrial Technology Development Organization, a national research and development agency operating under Japan's Ministry of the Economy, Trade and Industry. But this is official. This is the Japanese Ministry of Economy, Trade and Industry. This is a government contract. Government contract, baby. Daggone. Well, I'm telling you, Iota is going to be one of those ones, I believe, that, no one's looking at it, right? Because you never hear much. I mean, we hear, because obviously I always tell you about the onboardings, but it's not such a big thing like this one today is a big thing. This story was all over the internet. But a lot of times when I read you Iota stories, I'll only find them on 1 or 2 little websites, right? I told you I go to 23 websites a day to find the stories for the day. Usually Iota stories are only on like 1 or 2 websites. Today, this story was on all of them. Why the other ones weren't, I don't know. But anyways, according to the announcement, the initiative intends to implement artificial intelligence and distributed ledger technology to risk-based maintenance systems in power, industrial, petrochemicals, and oil refining plants. And so you see the plants, like that's Internet of Things, Iota, right? They're going to be used in, and are being used in, a lot of industrial stuff, right? Mega industry stuff. Hold on 1 second. Daggone it. All right. Using Internet of Things and using their Tangle, the DAG Tangle, and like it's called DAG. I didn't mean like dag nammit like how I usually say, but it's DAG. The Tangle is a cyclic graph or something like that. It's called. And yeah, man. And you know what I really love about investing in Iota? No one else is doing what they do. Right? No one else has all these mega corporations. Remember I read to you? Over 100 and something patents. People, these corporations, mega corporations, are patenting around Iota. Not even if they're going to use it, just to patent it. Patent the idea, right? So in terms of being in your portfolio, I think, I've told you guys this before. If you don't have VeChain and Iota in your portfolio, I don't know what you're looking at. They have the biggest, baddest onboardings ever. And they're actually being used, right? All right, look, let's move on. Dominic Sheeter chairman and co-founder of Iota, told Cointelegraph that the product aims to digitize manual processes with AI and deep learning in order to predict when and which parts of the plant are going to require maintenance. Oh, this is the same thing they're doing with that other that shit in Europe. Oh, okay. Remember we read about it. They want to have what's called what is it called? Zero loss manufacturing, isn't that what it was called? Or zero loss production or something like that? Like, in a factory, the machines malfunction sometimes, and so say you're Apple, you're going to make 1 million iPhones. Well, like 1 out of every 50 iPhones is defective, right? And so that's what Iota in that other factory we talked about. And it looks like this is the same thing. They want to have what's called zero defect manufacturing. So they're going to know before the machine fucks up, it's going to fuck up. It's going to need a little bit more grease, or, you're going to have to calibrate this thing, whatever, like that, right? Yeah, zero defect manufacturing. And so that's what this sounds like to me, right? Because that's what that other thing did, right? They predicted when they needed maintenance, so that you wouldn't, so that it wouldn't. So all right, calm down, Shomari. All right. So you're making iPhones, right? You're Apple. You're making iPhones. You can know that this machine will make, say, 10,000 iPhones correctly, but it'll start, just a little malfunction after the 10,000th one. So you got to do a little recalibration to keep it, and that gives you zero defects, right? Instead of waiting for it to fuck up, smash an iPhone. I don't know. Imagine this is the machine that puts the glass on the iPhone. So I guess it has to be very precise, right? To put the glass on and then, let the phone go through the assembly line, right? Well, if it's just a couple millimeters off, it could squish your iPhone. Or worse, just not even put the glass on the iPhone. Maybe if it doesn't go far enough, the glass just is sitting on the iPhone. It's not pressed in, right? So it's very precise. And so, yeah, zero defect manufacturing. All right. Well, but the benefit of that is, obviously, it saves the company money, right? If I'm Apple and I'm making 1 million iPhones and 10% of those are going to be defective, meaning 100,000 of them, well, that's a loss I have to take, right? That's 100,000 I got to replace. Right, I got to replace. When customers say, hey, this is defective, I got to give them a new one, right? So when you have zero defect, well, bang, bang. Well, zero defect. I mean, now everyone's happy. You're happy. You don't have to replace anything. It saves the company money, lots of money. And so that happens in every product. Every product. I mean, have you ever bought a product and it didn't work? All right, you got to send it back, and then they give you another one, right? They replace it. Well, with zero defect, well, the company is never going to have to replace anything, right? All right, so you understand the deepness of having zero defects in your manufacturing processes. Okay, so according to the executive, AI and blockchain implementation is expected to reduce outages, improve availability, as well as reduce costs by cutting unnecessary inspections and repairs. So, right, yeah, they're going to know already. Oh, this machine's going to break there. We're going to repair it first before it crushes the iPhone, right? Or, makes a defect in whatever product you're making. So, Sheener said that the Iota Foundation was chosen as the product's DLT platform partner. Iota will be used to share immutable data, providing a trust infrastructure and single point of truth for different stakeholders, the exec noted. Sheener highlighted that the new system is expected to benefit from Iota's zero-fee transactions on Iota Tangle, stating, and without paying a transaction fee, but having free data and value transactions in the network. Wait. Oh, okay. That's what he said. Okay. And then Iota will be used to make the different parties accountable for the quality of the data they put into the system. So according to the announcement, the project includes a number of collaborating organizations, including Best Materia, IMC, the High Pressure Institute of Japan, the Society of Chemical Engineers of Japan, OMC, Lloyd's Register, and Yokohama National University. Holy daggone. All right, so look. The new Energy and Industrial Technology Development Organization has been involved in several blockchain-related developments in recent years. In 2018, the NEDO announced it was working on a blockchain-based data sharing system for the trade industry. Look, the project is in a joint venture with Japanese IT giant NTT Data. Anyways, but look, Iota hodlers. Bah! Another government contract. Another government fucking contract. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and dogs, chickens and pigs. Look! I'm telling you. I mean, I've said it here before. If you don't have Iota and VeChain in your portfolio, what are you doing? What magical onboarding do you want to see that would drive you to actually place that in your warehouse, in your cryptocurrency warehouse? What more do you want? Daggone, what more do you need, boy? Around these parts, Iota rules the roost. That Tangle rules the roost. It makes these blockchains look like your grandma's 1970 fucking Chevy or whatever. I don't know what. Car, some shitty little car. Right? It's the best. It's the best. And not only is the Tangle superior to blockchain technology, but the fact that, and I know I always harp on it, quantum proof. Quantum proof. Not only is it superior in what it does, speed, scalability, but it's ready for the threats of the future. And so I don't tell people what to do with their money, but if you are an Iota hodler, I suggest you keep accumulating while you can. I think it's only at 20-something cents right now. So, yeah, just keep piling that in because bang, bang. When these analysts get here, when smart money gets here and sees this, all these government contracts, I mean, are you fucking kidding? It's a wrap, right? Like when Iota gets used in a smart city, well, you can't just not use it anymore, right? That's what makes government contracts so amazing is because the government contracts affects a whole segment or the whole society of the country in which the government contract is, right? So, you can't set up Iota in a smart city and then just tomorrow say, yeah, we're not going to use this anymore. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work. You've installed all the nodes. You've done all the work. You've built proprietary systems. You've taught your city workers how to use it and all that. It's not an overnight change. It's forever. It's fucking forever. All right. You guys know about government contracts, man. But I just want to emphasize that in terms of the best onboardings in this whole space, Iota is running the roost, is leading everybody. I know VeChain's got the big Belt and Road thing, right? They're on the board of directors there. Yes, but we haven't heard anything come out of that yet, right? Right. Let's be honest with ourselves. We haven't heard anything come out of it yet. Iota, these contracts they're done. They're signed, sealed, delivered. Right? The European Union ones, the two. European Union mining, and remember, 95% of retail transactions are going to be secured on the Iota Tangle in Europe. Yeah. Bang! I mean, Iota is the ultimate DLT provider in this space right now. VeChain is a close second. In terms of the meganess of their contracts, right? What about Chainlink, dog? They have a lot of contracts. Yes. But they're tiny little companies, right? Do you know what I'm saying? It's not like, Chainlink is providing, price feeds to the NASDAQ. Bang! That would be crazy, right? Iota, I know I've been harping it. I'm going to get out of it. We're going to move on, but Iota, these are government contracts. Mega. All right. So that's enough. I hope you guys understand what I was trying to say there. All right. Let's move on. Finally, bang! JPMorgan Stablecoin finally sees the commercial light of day. So you guys remember back in 2018, we read about it when Jamie Dimon first came out with this thing. I told you guys, they were sneaky. Oh, yeah. Crypto sucks. Distributed ledger sucks. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. And they were in the back brewing up a fucking stablecoin, weren't they? Oh, yeah. They were brewing up a little witch's brew of stablecoin. And so their coin is called JP coin, I think. We'll see in a second. And, this is like what I told you guys. Look, guys, when it comes to the financial industry and this crypto space, I know these crypto nerds want to, yes, we're going to disrupt. We're going to disrupt this. You're not going to do that. Banksters are just going to take it over. If DeFi becomes popular, JPMorgan will probably just have a DeFi arm. Yeah, who do you think people are going to go to? JPMorgan DeFi or Yield Coin? Or Yearn Coin, whatever the fuck it's called. Or Aave. Yeah, they're going to go to JPMorgan's thing. I told you guys that. That's why I keep telling you guys all the wannabe money stuff in this space and all this stuff that says, all these little crypto nerds that are like, yeah, we're going to disrupt banking and all that. That's not going to happen. The banksters are just going to do it themselves. Right? Ripple said, yeah, we're going to move money in 2 to 4 seconds between the banks. Yeah, we're going to be the Swift killer. Swift said, yeah, all right. Really? Bang. Yeah, now you can move money in 9 seconds with Swift. Right? Swift just upgraded. Just, oh, my bad. I didn't realize people cared about that. Bang. Right? And look at Ripple now. They don't have one bank using their on-demand liquidity thing. And that's why I'm telling you guys, like, I've said it to you before, when I invest in this crypto space, I look for things that people aren't doing, right? And that are viable. So like this, right? Bang, Internet of Things is about to come out. Yeah, well, these guys have the tangle and it's infinitely scalable. It's secure for the next future threats. I mean, right? No one else is doing that. Right? No one else is doing that. Same with even like the Chainlink, right? Like, I don't think Chainlink's onboardings aren't as big, obviously, as VeChain and Iotas and stuff, but they do have so many of them that they fucking add up, right? They add up. Sure, it's not the government of blah, blah, blah. Although we did read that the government of, who is it? Was it the American government? Wait, it wasn't it? Hold on. Oh, the AP. That's right. We read about the AP is going to put the government, the elections on the Chainlink blockchain. So, not as big, but so many of them that, they all add up, right? And that's what I was telling you about. Yeah, that do different things, that do something that no one else does, right? When you have things like, I'm not dissing, but I'm just going to say something, okay? You might not like this, but when you have things like Theta, you're a wannabe YouTube. Yeah, well, we're gonna let the content creators earn income. Well, they can already do that on YouTube, right? You're not creating anything new. You're reinventing the fucking wheel, right? And that's that's not going to work. Like, that's not reinventing the wheel in this space. A lot of these crypto things are doing things that are already done in the real world. And so that's what I like about, VeChain authentication. Yeah, no one does that. Like I said, Iota, all this smart city shit, no one does that. Well, because you can't even yet, because 5G is not even here yet. So, I mean, they're literally for the future, right? Stellar, right? You could run any coin on it you want, any token, any digital asset on it you want, right? No one does that, right? Singularity Net, right? Yeah, well, the guy's got a fucking robot. Well, first of all, he's got an AI. Yeah, but what makes his AI special? Yeah, it reasons, right? It's the next level of AI. It actually reasons. It'll lie to you, which I don't like, that daggone Sophia, but... And plus, he's got a Sophia robot that literally talks and shit to you. So you see what I'm saying? These are blockchains, distributed ledger technology providers that do something that isn't already here in the regular world. In other words, if the regular world wants that capability, they've got to go to these guys. Do you get what I'm saying? If you want your factory and all the nodes in it and all the sensors in it and everything, and to have zero, what is it called again? Zero defect manufacturing. Yeah, you have to go to Iota. There is no one else who does that, right? If you want, like I said, authentication through a blockchain, well, VeChain, right? Who does that? No one's doing that, right? And like I said, the Stellar thing, right? Stellar, it has a blockchain. It's a blockchain, and yes, it has its own token, those XLMs, but you don't have to use that shit on it if you don't want, right? You could just use whatever you want. Like, look at the Acon City, right? We talked about the Acon City on Saturday. Well, that Acon City is going to be run on the Stellar network, right? The A coins are going to be on it, right? And so that's sort of the other thing, is investing in things that aren't doing what anyone else does or what's already happening out here in the real world. And so that's why, I know I'm not dissing Theta, but I'm just saying, come on, it's like a wannabe YouTube thing, right? Yeah, we're gonna give content creators the this and the that, the this and the that. You can already just do that. You know what I mean? That's not special. And that's why when the tsunami arrives, when the institutional money gets here, look, when the analysts arrive, well, they're going to look at unique, right? Your UPS, right? Your UPS, your USP, right? They're going to look at these companies' USPs and be like, all right, you know what a USP is? That's your unique selling point. USP is a company's unique selling point. What makes you better? What makes you unique than all this other crap out here, right? And the USPs that I'm invested in, well, they own it. They own them. And that's how you should invest. You do your SWOT analysis. SWOT analysis, SWOT, strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats on what you want to invest in. And then you also look at your company, the company you want to invest in, does it have a USP, a unique selling point? All right? All right, those are little technical little fuckeries that you look when you invest in stuff, right? SWOT analysis and a USP analysis. And why are we talking about? And so, that's what I want you guys to look at, right? USPs and SWOT. Do your strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. SWOT, not SWAT team like SWAT, SWOT. Strength, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. It's called a SWOT analysis. Google that, and you'll learn how to do one. And also Google USP, right? Unique selling points. And so that's the difference. That's why these stable coins and all this stuff, let's get back to the money talk here. There's nothing unique about it. These fucksticks are just going to do it themselves. JPMorgan and these guys are just going to do it. Oh, nerd. Thanks for the idea. Bang. Duh. I think, obviously. And so, well, and not just that, but also, if I'm a bankster, well, do I trust a coin coming from, I don't know what? Well, okay, Ripple, a couple nerds in San Francisco, or do I trust a stable coin coming from JPMorgan? Yeah, if I'm a JPMorgan customer, and JPMorgan tells me, look, we're going to start moving your money around the world using our coin, I'll be like, all right, well, fine. Right? If JPMorgan came to me, if Jamie Dimon came to me and said, hey, we're going to use this experimental shit here called XRP. We're going to move your money through exchanges. They're going to have to know your accounts. They're going to have to know how much money you transferred. They're going to have to know the account holder on the other end. So all these third parties are going to know who's transferring money where. No way. No way. I mean, that's just another thing about it, why that idea was so stupid. Yeah, well, if I'm a company, I don't want people knowing what I'm doing with my money. I don't want confidentiality. And now XRP, Ripple is basically telling people, you've got to use 2 exchanges, tell them where the money's coming from, where it's going. Well, now you know my whole transaction. Nah, dog, I'm not doing that. I'm not giving you my client information to you third party. And that's why I'm telling you, like these stable coins and stuff, banksters will just do it. And here they are. And they are doing it. Here it is. We've been reading about this coin since 2018. And they finally decided now's the time. Right? Back in 2018, it was like, look, now's not the time. Oh, well, now Jamie Dimon's saying, well, now is the time. Now that we have CBDCs coming, now's the time. Now that we've been green-lighted to custody crypto, well, now's the time. Here comes the launch. Here it is. It's actually in use right now as we speak. Yeah, don't worry about it. I'll show you right now. And so that's why any of this wannabe money stuff or any of this kind of stuff that's doing financial shit, I don't tell people what to do with their money, but I wouldn't invest in any of that. Not any of it. Bitcoin, yes, because it's its own thing. It's more like gold. But the rest of these, stable coins and just other wannabe money things, you can fuck all that. That's never going to happen. Well, it's happening, but that stuff's all going to be washed away eventually. And I know, you little anti-crypto maximalists. You mean the banksters are going to control everything? Yeah, dick. What did you think? Come on. All right, let's move on. This place is getting professionalized. The professionalization of the crypto market. All right? And believe me, you'll be happy for it later when your shit's not getting stolen and hacked and all that. Daggone. All right, so here it is. A year and a half after it was first announced, JPMcoin, JPMorgan Chase's in-house stablecoin, is now live and in use. So look, live. And what? In use. By a major transnational tech firm for around-the-clock what? Cross-border payments. Oh, Ripple lover. Oh, poor little Ripple lover. Oh. Poor little Ripple lovers. You fuck. All right, I'm done with Ripple. I'm done talking about it. I mean, if you guys don't get it yet, for fuck's sakes, well, you just keep your shit in there then. But exactly, like, give me a fucking break. Yeah, these companies and shit will use JPMorgan's thing for cross-border payments. Of course, it's JP fucking Morgan. They're not going to use some fucking crypto that I have to go buy from some little exchange. That exchange transfers it to the other exchange, and then they put that into fiat and send it to my customer on the other, or my client's customer on the other end. It's never going to happen. So look, cross-border payments. There it is. Like I told you, boys. So according to a report on Tuesday, this real-world proof that technology is increasing efficiency and reducing cost has bolstered the mega banks' confidence in the technology's promise and profitability. Yeah. I mean, let's get real about it. JP Morgan's in this shit for straight cash, homie. Profitability. Yeah, why am I going to use someone else's fucking stablecoin? I'll just get my tech nerds to do it. Right? The IT departments of thing like JP Morgan, yeah, they have an army of IT guys. An army. How do you think your money stays all safe, right? Because they have armies. And they pay their tech nerds top dollar. Oh, yeah, they're the best nerds in the world. Right? If you're a nerd, you have two choices. You go work for some shit like Google or something in Silicon Valley, or you go work for the banksters. Those are your two top. All right? That's where you're going to make you. They're going to pay you real good. Well, if you're good. So with the expectation that further commercial clients will sign up to use the stablecoin, JPMorgan Chase has created a dedicated business devoted to digital currency and blockchain work. But so, like how Fidelity Investments has Fidelity Digital Assets? Yeah, they created a whole wing, right? A whole new company just to deal with their digital stuff. Well, that's what JP Morgan is doing. They're building a dedicated dedicated devoted to digital currency and blockchain work. Dedicated. So here they come. So the new business unit will be dubbed Onyx. So this is going to be the name of it, Onyx. It already has over 100 staffers. See what I tell you? Already 100 people on this thing. They have armies, right? Banksters, these big banksters, they have armies of IT people. Like, obviously, they're moving around billions of dollars, man. So you spare no expense, right? Obviously, you're not doing it on the cheap. Obviously, you know what I mean? So one second. So So it's called Onyx, and it has over 100 staffers and is being led by Umar Farouk as CEO. Takis Georgakopoulos, JPMorgan Chase's global head of wholesale payments, told reporters, "We are shifting to a period of commercialization." No. In other words, we're going to commercialize it. We're shifting to make some daggone money off this shit. That's a fancy pants way of saying that. Moving to commercialization. We plan on making some straight cash, homie, off this. Moving from research and development to something that becomes a real business. Exactly. We're planning on making money off this fucking shit. A real business now off this shit. So, on the heels of PayPal's recent embrace of crypto, incumbents' confidence that blockchain can actually make them money appears to be on the rise. Exactly. That's what I told you. Once these fucksticks realize the money to be made around these parts, around crypto land here and crypto land. Look. Told you. I know. A lot of crypto people, you got your libertarian. You think Bitcoin's going to create global freedom and global love and peace. And fucking. Let's grow up, people. Grow up. It's neat stuff. It's kind of neat, this whole blockchain thing, but settle down. Now, settle down. All right, so let's go. On the heels of PayPal's recent incumbents' confidence in blockchain now. So, JPMorgan Chase's experimentation and development with the technology thus far can be broken up into several key areas. First, the mega bank has been piloting a blockchain-based interbank information network since 2017. Oh, I thought Ripple was going to move the money around. Oh, boo-hoo. Involving over 400 banks and corporations. JPMorgan Chase believes that the network, now being rebranded as Link, so they have this thing called Link, which links up 400 banks, participants, and it's blockchain-based. Can bring significant efficiency savings for the complex interactions of corresponding banks in cross-border wholesale payments. JPMorgan Chase itself accounts for cross-border wholesale payment flows of over $6 trillion a day. You understand that? That's the power of what I'm reading you. Okay? JPMorgan moves $6 trillion a day in over 100 different countries. Like, do you understand the meganess? $6 trillion a day. All right. That's how mega. So the bank has also identified blockchain's usefulness to innovate the existing outdated system for processing hundreds of millions of paper checks. Blockchain and digitization can securely banish the physical aspects of this exchange altogether. Georgakopoulos said that a new blockchain system is months from commercial launch. So using a version of blockchain with the participants being the main users, issuers of checks, and the main operators of lockboxes, it's possible we can save 75% of the total cost for the industry today and make checks available in a matter of minutes as opposed to days. So, the whole checking system. So there's, writing paper checks. So they're saying they could speed up that process. What do they say? In a matter of minutes. All right. So, lastly, JPMorgan Chase has confidence in blockchain for the creation of new payment rails for global central banks and their evolving central bank digital currencies. Now, let's get real. Let's get fucking real. The banksters know that the CBDCs are coming. Obviously, because China's been unleashing one, and they obviously know that, well, our governments are going to do it too. So the banksters are getting ready for that. They're going to have to handle that, whether they like it or not. So, obviously, if you want to do banking in China, well, you're going to have to operate with the CBDC somehow, right? And so they're upgrading their systems, and that's a fact now. I thought that CBDC shit, I thought it was a bunch of garbage, but that's the reality, and that's how it's going to go down. And, well, that's how it goes down. All right, so look. So pointing to China, oh, he does. Oh, okay, here we go. I didn't read this story yet. Pointing to China and Singapore, George Kopoulos expressed his confidence that the probability of CBD adoption is very high. Very high. All banksters around the world are going to start using these CBDCs. You're going to have to. If China says, hey, to do business with us, you have to use our CBDC, well, that's it, fuckstick. You're going to have to. And I'm saying that's not going to happen. That people aren't going to, what I'm saying is people aren't going to resist using the CBDCs. And so it's going to be part of our future going forward. And so, like I always say, CBDC gives it a bad name. Central bank digital currency. Your money is already digital. Okay? All of our money is already digital. That's how when I buy something off of Amazon on the internet, the fucking shit shows up at my house 2 days later because I paid it digitally. What they should really call it is central bank blockchain currencies. And so the adoption is is going to be very high. Of course, when the second leading economy in the world, China, when Xi Jinping says, look, well, fuckstick, you better look. You know what I'm saying? That's all you got, That's how that goes down. That's how that shit goes down. Look. So Farouk, the new CEO of Onyx, gave his insights as to why developments have appeared slow, right? Slow. Or at least equivocal on the blockchain front at JPMorgan Chase until now. So, and this is what he says. If you think about blockchain, we're either somewhere in the trough of... all right, let's go. We're either in the trough of disillusionment or just beyond that on the hype curve. That's why at JPMorgan, we've been relatively quiet about it until we were ready to scale it and commercial. Exactly. They've been, so we've talked about it here since 2018, from the very beginning of this channel. We've talked about this JPM coin. And what he's saying is, we waited until now we're past the hype curve and now we're into the real, right? Like he said, we're just beyond that on the hype curve now, right? The hype is over. The reality is now setting in. We are going to have CBDCs. We are going to have stablecoins in our lives, at least in the banking sector. I mean, I don't know if people want to buy it, but so we're beyond the hype curve now, right? The whole nerd talk. Now we're into the real talk. When the big boys come in and the big boys start to play. Look! And like everything with banksters, they're going to commercialize it. In other words, make some straight cash, homie, off of it. You know what I'm saying? That's how it goes. I've been telling you from the beginning of this channel. Okay? You remember that. You all know that. And if you're new here, I know. Shomari, don't you want stablecoins to work? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about that. Okay? I don't give a shit. CBDC, I don't care. All right, you want me to use a CBDC? I'll use it. As long as it still buys me my fucking Bluetooth speaker off of Amazon at the same price, I don't give a fuck what you want me to buy it with. What the fuck do I care? Right? Just make sure my fucking speaker shows up on time and, undamaged. So look, bye! There you go, boys and girls. And what I want to show you about, here come the banksters. Oh, I have more bankster. I know. You're talking about the Singapore bank thing. Don't worry. We'll talk about that in the shout-outs. That was another big story today. And I know what was the other big one? The bankster's going to open up the banks in India. Don't worry, we're going to talk about that tomorrow. Actually, I was going to make today the day of banking, but, I didn't. And so but don't worry, we're going to get into the banking stories tomorrow. And then I got another Iota one. So tomorrow's going to be Iota and banking. And guys, bang! There it is. That's the reality of the situation, right? The banksters are coming, and that's what we need to see. Once the banksters get here and start talking stablecoin talk, well, now the regulators aren't so scared because the regulator knows, JPMorgan knows the regulations, right? They're one of our mega banks. They know everything they've got to do. They, when it comes to whatever, market manipulation, whatever, just, they know how to behave themselves, right? It's JPMorgan, for fuck's sakes. And so, yes, they know how to eat with a knife and fork and behave themselves. And so, there it is, guys. All right, let's get out of here. Bang! What do we got? Stallion, sweetie. Whoops. There we go. Love you, sweetie. See you, sweetie. Bang. I didn't do any Forex this week. I told you I'm waiting for the elections, and next week, holy, those elections, that's going to be crazy. If Trump loses by a lot, well, he won't be able to say shit. Or if Biden loses by a lot, he won't be able to say shit. But if this shit is close, oh my gosh. By this time next week, yeesh, we're going to be in a fucking shitstorm. So we'll see. All right. Pollywood, led by the chief of the bar. DP Entertainment. Oh, brother. Look, led by the chief of the bar. You heard what I just said to Sweetie. We got Andrew Ricetta, led by the chief of the bar. Biniam. I know, Biniam. I was going to talk about this one. All right, hold on. Let's talk to Biniam for a second. Biniam, led by the chief of the bar. I know. CB News, what, Biniam? DBS Bank is planning to launch a digital asset exchange. Exactly. It's the biggest bank in all of Southeast Asia. But they put, I might read it on Saturday just to show you guys. I don't know. Because I'm just going to probably tell you right now. They are going to start a crypto exchange. And that's what I wanted to show you. Like, here come the banksters. And once the banksters are here, for real, which is what we have here in America, the OCC, bang, has unleashed our banks to custody crypto. Same with this thing that you're talking about here, Biniam. They have a whole digital asset arm. They've already got custody. But what the guy said was, and the reason I didn't read it was because they took it down from their website. And they said, well, we're still waiting for regulatory approval. I mean, come on. They're obviously going to get it. But I mean, and that's why I didn't read that today. It was going to be a bankster day today. But then when I read about that, they took it down. I was like, all right, let's just go to, our regular stuff. Chainlink to the rescue and that kind of stuff. But yeah, it's big. And they're coming. And that's what I mean, guys. Here comes the professionalization of our space, of this crypto space. Here come the banksters. That's what you need. That's where the money is. They literally hold all the money in the world in a bank. So, this is mega news. But the banksters said, the DBS bank said, no, we are not releasing yet because we have not been finally approved yet. So, don't worry. As soon as they are, obviously, I'll be talking about it. So, bang! And then we got Biniam. Look, what do we got? CB News. What, Biniam? British fintech firm opening physical crypto banks branches in India. Exactly. That's the shit I'm going to read to you guys tomorrow. The reason I didn't read it today is because, fuck, India. I mean, come on, guys. You guys who've been here, we've been through the India thing with me. We've been through it together, right? I mean, they ban it, and then the Supreme Court overturns the ban, but then they still threaten the ban, and people are still wondering, well, are they going to do a ban or not? And so, India, that's why I'm not getting so excited anymore like I used to. When I used to be like, guys, 1 in 5 people are Indian, bang, look, and all that. Because they are 1 in 5 people on Earth, but they haven't finalized their crypto distributed ledger technology space yet. And so that's why I'm not so excited anymore as when, back in 2018 and 19, when I thought it was going to be, once the ruling got overturned, once the ban ruling got overturned, I figured, all right, well, we're off to the races. Nah, they're still threatening, right? And so they're threatening to do it a different way, right? To do the ban a different way. Not through the central bank, but through legislation. And so until legislation comes out of India, I'm not going to get too happy. But this is amazing news, well, for this particular company, and we'll see. All right, we'll just see, guys. Bang! All right, what do we got here? Some guy like to tweet. There's Sweetie. Edwin. Led by the Chi Brother, the original. Bang! Oh, you finally got fucking verified. So look, fuck, let's talk about that for a second, motherfucks. Look, Stallion is verified. Edwin is verified. I'm verified for this Circles UBI thing. So just ask us, and we'll give you one, and there you go. That's 3. That's all you need is the 3 trusts, and you'll get it. And then Rock, hold on, I'll even show you guys right now. Hold on, here's my shit right here for this UBI thing. Bang, bang, bang. So you see, it takes a little while to load, but here I am. My name is Pit Bandit. There's Edwin. See Edwin? Bang. There's you, Rachita. Gave you 1. Bang. There's Bambrined. Look. Gave you 1. There's Lorna Downs. Lorna. Bang. There's Airdropper 007. Bang. I don't know who this guy is, but I gave him 1 anyway. There's Binium right here. Bang. Who's this? Oh, that's Stallion. There's Blockchain Stallion. Bang. And then here is, what's his name? What's this guy's name again? Oh, Samurai. Something Samurai, right? I believe. So that's what it looks like when you open it up. And so, as you can see, yes, I have 98.46 of these circle things already. And so it works, guys. So I notice a lot of you are feeling frustrated in the chat we have. Don't just get your verifies and chill. It works. There it is. Here's the example. Here's the proof. All right, there's all of you guys. Edwin, Bambrinin, Lorna, Airdropper, Binium, Sweetie. What's his name? Samurai. And there's even more. I even have more, but all right. So, and like I said, when you open this up, let it load. Because these guys, the website said that they're receiving, obviously, an overwhelming demand. They didn't expect it to be so huge, and so actually, that's the fastest my thing has ever opened up. Actually, usually it takes about 5 minutes, and so as I showed you on Saturday when I tried to show you, right, it took like 5 minutes, and then I came back and bang, it was open, right, and so just keep doing it. Get your circles UBI. That's universal basic income. You just get free money. I mean, I don't know how much these fucking things are worth. You know, is that $1 a piece, or is that, 10 pennies a piece? Oh, look at it just changed on me. What the fuck was that? Anyway. So just give them time to sort themselves out, guys, and everything will work out good. All right. All right, where are we now? All right, here's everybody. We're right here. Perfect. Lorna Downs. Lorna. Love you, girl. See you, girl. Bye. Sloppy. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Holding on the Northern Insurgency. Bye. Bitcoin Kong. Wow. Yes. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bye. Mr. Percy. Love you, Mr. See you, Mr. Bye. Sunny B. Spy lady. Love you, lady. See you, lady. Bye. Who's this new guy? Jay-Zay. What does it say? Join easy. Quant trader. Bitcoin is better. All right. Love but see with the buy. There's Binium. What else we got here? Oh, we got a bunch more. Got Andrew. Got DP. Sats and Shill. Inviting crypto babes over for a round of trading. Oh. That's one way to get a date. Love but see with the buy. I guess. What he's trying to do right there. Sloppy, what's he saying? CB News, what? I'd not tolerate having my United States Senator own stocks in individual companies that she's regulating in the Senate. If you live in Georgia, why should you? Oh, they're talking about Kelly Loeffler. So Kelly Loeffler, bang, first of all, she's the, she used to run BACT. But then she went to the U.S. Senate in Georgia once the Georgian senator retired. And so everyone's pissed off at her because it pretty much looks like some fucking insider trading. Let's get real. And so, anyway, Georgia, you'll have to figure that out. So look, Bitcoin Kong, what's he saying? CB News. Chainlink to the rescue round these parts, miscreants and brothers. Look. Daggone right. There it is. Chainlink to the rescue. Oh, we got baseball tonight. Oh, yeah, in about 25 minutes. I got to get uploading this shit. All right, we got to get out of here. Bye. 7:35. Game starts in about half an hour. All right, let's give a couple quick more bangs. Let's get out of here. Sovereignty Financial. Bye. Oh, wait, what? Sovereignty Financial Inc. is committed to promoting financial literacy. Oh, good. And providing investigative analysis of financial markets. It's like a chain analysis or something. Look, Sovereignty. Bye. What else we got? XRP, Dane. Good luck with that, brothers. Brother, live with the sea with the bang. Let's get out that XRP, homeboy. You didn't hear that stablecoin shit I just read to you? This XRP thing is done. I mean, I don't understand. It's already down to just, they don't even talk about Swift killing anymore. Now it's just corridors of remittance. That's pathetic. Come on, man. And those remittance corridors will be taken over by stablecoins anyway, too. So just fuck all that XRP thing. In my opinion, I don't tell people what to do with their money. This isn't financial advice, but. All right. Mrs. Crypto Cash. Crypto investor, full-time hodler. I buy the dip. Oh, daggone right, girl. You know about it. BTDI, buy the dip, idiot. Opinions are my own. Do your own research. Daggone right. You tell him, girl. All right, Crypto Cash. Love you, girl. See you, girl. Bang. Beautiful bralees. I don't even know why I still bang this shit. Now I'm just beginning to feel like a fucking idiot. I don't get a brale. I mean, it's beginning to be abusive. I'm beginning to think you're just trolling me now. Beautiful bralees. Love you, lady. See you, lady. Bang. Of course, I want you to watch. I want you to make this money. Yeah, when you make this money, bring me 100 umbrellas. Brale lady. Look, son of a bitch. Look, bye. Look, bye. Look, bye. Got you wrong cash. Son of a bitch. Yes, wrong cash. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bye. Daggone right. All right, what's Biniam talking about here? Oh, he's got some more yap. Oh, Lee Biniam's yapping hard here. Okay, here we go. He's got 2 more. All right, we'll do these 2 and get the fuck out of here. All right, Biniam. CB News. What, Biniam? CB News. This news is linked to the previous article. All right, so he's showing me some article down here. Actually, I did read this actually on the weekend. So this article he's talking about. CB News. What, Biniam? CB News. Provide incorporates the Unibright framework to create unified services for corporate data sharing. All right. And then he says that the above article, so this article here with the key on it, he says this news is linked to the previous article of Unibright and Provide. UBT confirmed for Coinbase custody. Deepening partnership with Provide to enable the universal something. So, yes, Biniam, great stuff, brother. Connecting those dots as he does. All right. That's it. All right, that's enough. All right, one more follower. K. Prashant, let me see with the bang. Oh, all right, Biniam, one more. What are you talking about now? CB News. What, Biniam? It appears that HODL is the new trend with big financial companies. How long before the trend trickled down to medium and small companies? Oh, we talked about this already. Exactly. The big boys are going to HODL first. And then, once the smaller firms, IT guys get it and start telling the CEOs and that, they'll move around to it. So, all right, let's get out of here. Bye, and let's do a bye. Luke, welcome back to the Death Star. All right, guys, so we had a great show for you today. All right, we had a great show for you today. First, we had Chainlink onboards Bitcoin futures exchange Bybit. So, how it goes, how Chainlink do, how Chainlink be, how Chainlink does. Right? Always doing that price oracle, the oracle thing and the price reference data thing. Now it looks like Bybit already has a price feed, but they're adding Chainlink to the price feed. And I think what they're trying to do right there is, if you can compare the prices side by side, you will know that, well, Bybit's numbers are true, right? You know what I'm saying? In other words, you look at Bybit's price, you're like, is that the true price? And then you go look at the Chainlink one, it's the same price. You're like, all right, that's good. So I think that's what it is. It's sort of a backup system for the traders to sort of, well, not sort of, but to feel confident that they're getting, proper pricing for their futures contracts, right? And, price discovery. Great. Again, Chainlink just is doing this all around the cryptoverse. So, just the same old, same stuff. So Chainlink hodlers, bang! There's another one. There's another onboarding. And when smart money gets here and sees all these onboardings, look. Told you, my Chainlink price target, $142. Just saying. All right. And then Iota and the Japanese government team up for industrial maintenance uses. And so, fuck, dudes. The Iota onboardings, I mean, they're just straight governments. This is the Iota they have the biggest, baddest onboardings of all this space. VeChain had them, but this year, Iota, VeChain was like this, and then Iota was down here, and Iota went, look. That's how it is now. I mean, these are straight government contract and central government contracts, right? Like the Iota contracts in Europe are with the European Commission. That's the central government, right? Not one country in the European Union, but the whole thing, right? The smart city thing, it's not just with Ireland and that other country that they did the smart city in. It's with the European Union, right? The whole thing. You know, the European Union is, I think it's 27 countries, right? And that's how Iota's rolls, is just sewing up whole countries. And here it is, Japanese government. You know, for industrial maintenance, you know, the Internet of Things. And like I said, what gives Iota its advantage, its USP, its unique selling point is I'm quantum proof, bitch. And I'm infinitely scalable, fuckstick. And there are no fees to use it. So that's everything that a blockchain isn't. A blockchain isn't scalable. It's hackable. And it costs a fuck ton of money to use, right? Costs a bunch of money to use, but Iota's like, nah, dog. It's free. Infinitely scalable, and, you know, at least secure until the quantum thing comes. Wow. Past the quantum thing, the next computers are going to be the ones that can attack it, maybe. And so, Iota, man, it is the ultimate one out here, distributed ledger technology provider in this space. And now here they go. Now they got the Japanese, and so that's amazing. That's amazing. If you're an Iota hodler, I mean, I don't tell people what to do with their money, but if you've got a shelf of Iota in your warehouse, wouldn't hurt to fucking accumulate a little more. Wouldn't hurt to accumulate a little more of that before smart money gets here and bang, drives the prices too crazy. All right, so that's that, Iota. And then finally, JPMorgan stablecoin goes live. So bang. I mean, for fuck's sakes, I told you guys. I've been telling you since the beginning of this channel. These banksters, they're not going to let these crypto nerds do that shit, right? They're just going to steal all the ideas and just do it themselves. They trust each other. I mean, plus, like I said, think of the IT guys at JPMorgan and think of the IT guys at Ripple. Yeah, there's a whole different breed. You know, if I'm Charles Schwab, am I going to trust XRP's little thing, or am I going to trust JPMorgan stablecoin? Of course I'm going to trust JPMorgan stablecoin, motherfucker. You crazy? Their reputation's on the line. Plus, let's get real. You know, they have an army for an IT department. Like, you know, like, and they're well paid. You know, these are the most well paid. I told you, if you're an IT person, you either want to work in Silicon Valley or at a bank, right? That's where the money's at. And yeah, these banksters have all those little tech nerd brains. Oh yeah, and they pay them real good to keep it real secure. And so, and like I told you, like they're just gonna, you know, yeah, all this wannabe money stuff. Just stay away from that crap. Look, in my opinion, I don't tell people what to do with their money, but in my opinion, in the crypto space, just stay away from any sort of wannabe money, wannabe bankster, like fuck around financial thing. Don't do that, because that's just gonna get crushed. That's gonna get crushed. XRP was moving money in 2 to 4 seconds. Said, we're the Swift killer. Remember that back in 2018, back in those days? We're going to be the Swift killer. We're going to come in here. We're going to be the liquidity of the world, banking system and all that. Swift was like, oh, really? Oh, okay, little tech nerd. Watch this. Bang! All right, well, now you can move money in 9 seconds on Swift's thing. right? And you don't have to use a third party, right? Bang. I mean, so any banking market kind of shit, that's not going to work. These guys are going to just take all that over. They're just going to do it themselves. And so that's why I was trying to tell you before, like, and that's what I'm invested in. Like, I try to invest in stuff that's new, right? In other words, no one's doing it, right? It's USP. It has a unique selling point, right? Iota, right? That's a perfect example right there. Like, fucking, why do you think Iota is so good, Shomari? Well, because IoT is coming out, Internet of Things is coming out soon, once we get 5G and all this stuff coming. And, well, no one else is doing it. And this Tangle thing is the perfect thing to do it with. It's infinitely fucking scalable. You know, you're in a smart city. Hey, you want to add more nodes to the Tangle? Fine. It's not going to slow it down. It's not going to do anything. Right? Whereas blockchains have that scalability issue, right? All these blockchains have scalability issue, security issue. Yeah. Iota doesn't have that. You can't hack it. You can't fuck with it. And as far as scalability goes, bang, bang, it's infinite. Because the nodes, the actual machines on the Tangle, do some of the work of the Tangle. So you just keep adding more nodes. All right, well, that's just more worker bees. You can kind of look at the nodes as the worker bees of the Tangle, in a way, if you want to look at it that way. All right, we'll add more worker bees. More work will get done, right? And so, why am I telling you that? Why are we here? Oh, yeah. So, yeah, that's what I was telling you. And so, you know, that's why I invest in, you know, stuff that's not being done anywhere else. And I know I brought up the Theta example, and I know a bunch of you have Theta. And I'm not dissing Theta, but I'm just saying, also want to be YouTube thing, right? Well, not really, because they have that Theta TV thing, so that's different. Actual TV shows are putting their thing on Theta, so that was cool. But like all these little, like, you know, wannabe YouTube things, and you're just copying what's already here. You know, yeah, but it's you know, but it's decentralized now. Who gives a fuck? No one gives a fuck about that, you know, except you crypto maximalist, decentralized cult members. I don't know, right? No one gives a fuck if something's decentralized. All I give a fuck about is if I press that video, I can watch it. That's what I care about. And so, you know, so investing in things that are not here yet, right? That's like how VeChain, right? Like all this tracking stuff and authenticating stuff from farm to table, it's not done yet, right? Like I said, this Iota stuff, IoT devices, it's not done yet. 5G and that hasn't even come out. Did I just say that? Hasn't even came out yet. Oh, he's just talking like an idiot. And, right? So that's the stuff you want to invest in, is original stuff. And that's what this blockchain is. It's an original technology. It's a new technology that can drive industry and governments and organizations to doing new things that they couldn't do before. And that's what I like investing in, stuff like Stellar, right? It's a blockchain, but and it's got its own little token on it, the XLM. Yeah, but you don't have to use that. You can use whatever you want on it. Any digital ledger technology, digital asset can be moved from point A to point B on Stellar, right? That's why Akon, his Acoin City, the Acoin from Akon's digital city that he's about to build in Senegal, yeah, it's going to be on the Stellar network, right? Because you could use whatever you want on it, right? Right, so that's original. And so, anyway, okay. That's enough talk. Guys, you know, that's why we invest in the things we're investing in. Well, that's how I do it, is looking for originality, right? Like Singularity Net. Sure, there's a bunch of AI blockchains here. Yeah, but not like Singularity Nets. Not with a fucking talking robot. Yeah, who can reason. See, it's a superior. AI. It's the next level of AI, and so that's why I'm in Singularity Net, right? So it's all stuff that the Singularity Net, the Iota, the VeChain, the Stellar, it's all stuff built for the soon-to-come future. Do you guys get what I'm trying to say? Does that make sense? In other words, yeah, they're original and they're built for what's coming. And since they're going to be first on deck, well, they should do all right. I mean, that's my assumption anyway. All right, so that's good enough. Enough yap. Let's chill it and kill it. Let's get you back to your wives and lives. So subscribe below, press the bell. You get an automatic notification when I do the show. The greatest show on earth. The greatest show. Look. In the multiverse. Yeah. Look, I love talking money. Bang, I love talking crypto. Look. It's the favorite time of my day. So thanks for having me in your home. Now we'll see y'all tomorrow. Until then, subscribe here. Bang, press the notification. Watch that video there. Bang, greatest in the multiverse. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. My name's Shomari Clarke. Love you guys. Bang, always watching our money and always on duty. Bang. Yeah. Over and out.